welcome back to Real Reviews. This is Cody Williams, and we're here to talk about the movie They Live. As a big fan of John Carpenter movies in general, I don't consider this film to be one of his better works when compared to some of his other movies. On the other hand, somehow I'm still fascinated by this one. Just like his other films, this movie in particular is thrilling, innovative, and is just downright fun. The movie story follows aliens who are systematically gaining control of Earth by masquerading as humans and lulling the general population into submission. Humanity's last chance lies with a lone drifter who stumbles upon a harrowing discovery: a unique pair of sunglasses that reveal the terrifying and deadly truth. Branching across the many genres such as action, horror, sci-fi, and thriller, it's hard to not have a fun time while watching this fantastic movie. It definitely has an interesting premise for the story, but some of the film's execution feels somewhat jumbled in a manner of speaking. Before we get any further, let's talk about the many great things that this movie has to offer. First things first, I really enjoy the late wrestler turned actor Roddy Piper as the main lead. He's surprisingly good in his role and does a tremendously well done job with material he had to work with. His co-star Keith David also delivers a great, vigorous performance as the sidekick character. Simply enough, I was infatuated with both of their characters that share some interesting chemistry when together on screen. Another thing that this movie has going for it that I really liked is the parallelism that is displayed throughout. We see one version of the world that looks completely normal, but when Roddy Piper's character wears the special sunglasses, we see through the alien disguises, and we also get to see the city's billboards transform into its more obvious subliminal message. I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole of politics, but you can kind of see how the inspiration behind how the movie shows systematic control over the people. Funny enough, you could say that this film is more relevant than ever. Sure, it may be goofy like any other alien invasion movie, but somehow, this film works out phenomenally well in this case. I don't know if they used mask or special makeup effects for the aliens, but what I do know is that the aliens looked creepy and amazing in detail. For a movie that was made with a low budget, they definitely turned lemons into lemonade in this case. As a byproduct of the 80s, this movie does retain its cheesiness factor that is most often shared from most but not all sci-fi horror flicks from that time period. Other than that, I was mostly bothered by its abrupt ending. It's like they didn't know exactly where to end the movie at. I will say that the movie could have greatly benefited from extra footage thrown into the mix. Overall, They Live is a movie that is unlike any other that is both inquisitive and thrilling alike. This film may not be everyone's cup of tea, however, if you enjoy a rebellion against the alien populace, then this movie is just for you. Despite its issues, I still had an enjoyable time with this film. I give this movie a B+. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Keep up my real reviews.